Hi everybody, Debbie here from Chew on Vegan with another cooking video. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to be making potato taquitos. And taquitos are something I really missed once I went vegan. But now I've come up with a really good recipe using potatoes and pinto beans, and I think you're going to really like it. It's really simple, really easy, and fast. So let's get started and we'll show you what's cooking. Okay, so the first thing that we start with is about 2 to 3 Yukon Gold potatoes, which I have peeled and I have quartered and boiled till they are fork tender. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mash them with this potato masher and get them smooth. And it works best, the warmer the potatoes, the better it is. Easier it is to mash and to get everything incorporated. All right, so I've got those pretty well mashed, and they don't need to be perfectly smooth. And then to this, I'm going to add my spices. And what I have is a half a teaspoon each of granulated garlic and half a teaspoon of cumin and a half a teaspoon of onion powder. So we're going to add that to the mix. I also finely chopped an onion. This is a couple teaspoons or tablespoons, and you can use whatever onion you'd like. I just happen to have a sweet onion, a Vidalia, in the refrigerator, so that's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to add that to the mix. It's really important to add spices to your food. Otherwise, it's going to be boring, and nobody wants boring food. So we're going to get this all incorporated. All right, it's coming along here. All right, and then to this mixture, I'm going to add in like a half a cup to a cup of pinto beans. Whatever, you decide how much you want in there. I'm going to do the whole cup. And we're just going to kind of fold these in. And this is going to be your filling for the taquitos. And that's what it's going to look like. Okay, now we're going to start filling our taquitos. And we're going to just use a spoon. And what I did is I took some corn tortillas, wrapped them in a paper towel, and just put them in the microwave so they're soft and pliable. So we're going to just add a little bit of filling here. You don't want to add too much. You don't want the filling to ooze out of the side. And then you're just going to roll them up and go on to the next one. So you just roll them until they're like in a little taquito. Like this one, I probably put a little bit too much in. And you just go on down the line. Pretty simple. You just want to make sure that your tortillas are soft so they don't break. Okay, now that all the rolling is complete, I've finished them all. Look at how many it made. It made 13. So you could definitely feed a lot of people. So I've got a non-stick skillet that's been heating up, and I use a non-stick skillet because I don't use any oil. So you put them in seam side down. And we're going to let these cook for a little bit till they get brown. And then you're going to flip them over. And I'm going to put the lid on. And we're just going to let those cook for a few minutes. And then I will show you the finished product. And I do small batches, maybe 3 or 4 at a time. You don't want to crowd your skillet. And that way it's easier to turn them. And I think they cook more evenly. Let's check and see how they're doing. And we're gonna, oh yeah. That little seam has sealed, and we're just gonna let those continue to cook on the other side. I think these are ready to plate. All right, so they're all done. And I like to put mine on a bed of finely chopped romaine lettuce. I mixed a little avocado into the lettuce, add a little pepper, and have some salsa here. And this is the final product, my potato taquitos, and I think they came out pretty good. You're just gonna dip them in your salsa. If you want to do guacamole, absolutely. We're all done. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you give these a try. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Again, this is Debbie from Chew on Vegan. Enjoy.